Shantae, and you're watching Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've been here before, welcome back and thank you. If this is your first time, welcome, 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 and thank you as well. Today I will be showing you guys how I make my salmon baked in the oven along with some cream spinach pasta. With no further ado, let's shake something up. Alright, so what you're gonna need most definitely salmon. I have forgotten how many ounces of salmon this is, but it's enough for 2 people. So you're gonna need salmon, of course, spinach. You're gonna need some Parmesan cheese, fresh lemon, some vegetable oil, any kind you want. If you want to use olive oil, you can use that as well. Some minced garlic, some whipping cream. I have 4 ounces of cream cheese here. I have a whole stick of butter. I have 8 ounces of mushroom. I have a box of pasta, which I'm only going to use half. I have this Pinot kind, and that's Kroger brand. You're going to also need some onion powder, some lemon pepper, some garlic pepper, a little salt, and half a diced onion. So let's get started with me seasoning my salmon first. First, I'm going to start off with seasoning my salmon so I can go ahead and put this in the oven. I'm going to cook this for about 20 minutes on 400 degrees, which I already have my oven preheated to 400. First, I'm going to start off by putting a little bit of oil on here. Like I said, if you want to use olive oil or whatever your favorite brand of oil, you can, but it's not really necessary. This is regular vegetable oil. I'm going to rub this in. And then I'm going to start adding my seasoning, which is lemon pepper. Use that. I have some complete. Some, what is this, onion powder. Some garlic powder. Let me open it. And then I'm going to take it and put it in my pan right here. I'm going to take half a lemon, squeeze it on top. I'm going to stick that right in there. And then I'm going to take a little bit of salt and sprinkle it on top. I'm going to put a few slices of butter on top of here, just like so. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more lemon pepper on top of that. Okay? That's it. 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. Alright, now that I have my salmon in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and I have my water boiling here for my pasta. I'm going to put a little oil in there. And then I'm going to put a little salt in the water because the water is pretty much ready. This pasta is not going to take that long. So you're gonna do that, and then let me pour my pasta in here. And this is a 16-ounce box, and I probably use about 10 ounces of it. Okay, and then stir it real quick. Alright, let that boil. Let me turn it down just a notch. Okay, so over here I have my half a stick of butter that's melting already. I have it on kind of like a medium low. I'm going to take my garlic, put a little garlic in there and a spoonful of minced garlic, along with my half a chopped onion. I'm going to let that mix up for a little bit. Let that cook down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put my mushrooms in here. And these are organic mushrooms, but they was on sale, so that's why I got them. I normally don't. I'm not really health conscious like that. But I'm going to use the whole pack. Gonna let this cook down just a bit. So I need this to cook down for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, just so the mushrooms can soften up just a bit, because you know once you put the spinach in here, it cooks really quickly. Alright, so this has cooked down enough. That's just how you want it, cooked just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my spinach in here. Y'all know spinach cooked down a lot, so I had a half a bag left from something else that I cooked, and I have a whole bag, and I think I might use all of it. So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I have another bag here, and this is already washed spinach that comes in the bag. You know, it's already cleaned and everything, so you don't have to rewash it and wet it all up and make it re-wet again. So I'm gonna let this cook down. It's gonna shrink a lot. Once it hit that heat, it starts to shrink. And you shouldn't have to put any water in here, any more oil or anything. It's just gonna cook. And of course I'm using my cast iron skillet. Now if you're using a skillet that usually sticks a lot, then you may want to add butter or oil, whatever you need, so that it won't stick. But my cast iron skillet typically doesn't stick if I already put oil in it. So that's pretty much a whole bag. I have half of a bag to go. So I'm gonna let this cook down for just a second. All right, you guys, see how this is just cooked down? And this is just that's all of the spinach I added earlier. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of this bag in here. Oops. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with this. Let it cook down before I add anything else to this. And just keep mixing it up. Don't leave it, because if you leave this, it will burn. And spinach and garlic burnt together is not a good smell, and it does not taste good, and there's no recovering from that. Alright, y'all, so this is it. This is all you're going to get from that whole half a bag and half a bag of spinach. Now, once you get to this part, you're going to add your whipping cream. This is a 16 ounce. I may use the whole thing. This is whipping cream. You don't have to use the heavy whipping cream. This is whipping cream. Yep, look like I'm going to use the whole thing. I'm going to put my whole 16 ounce container of whipping cream in there. And then I'm going to add my 4 ounces of cream cheese to this. I'm going to turn this down on low. Really low, because I don't want anything to stick or burn. And your cream cheese should just melt right in this. Now I'm gonna add some seasonings. I'm gonna add a little garlic powder. I'm gonna add some accent. I didn't put this on my seasoning chart at the beginning, but this is accent. Of course, I'm gonna put some complete. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley. And some salt. Salt about gone. Use this. There we go. A little bit of salt. And I'll be adding, which I left out, y'all, because y'all know I'm always leaving something out and I'm always forgetting something. I'm going to add one of these tomato bouillon with chicken flavor cubes. I'm going to add one of these. Actually, I'm only going to add half of it because this is kind of a big one. So I'm going to add only half of it. Okay. And you're just going to let this cook, let everything marry in there together. This probably takes maybe about 10 more minutes. And then I'm gonna add the bag of cheese to this. And then my pasta should be done. And I'm gonna toss my pasta right in here along with my spinach. I'm only using Parmesan. I have a bag of shredded Parmesan. But if you want to add any other cheese that you like, you can do so. It's your pasta, it's your spinach. You can add whatever it is that you like. Because I'm going to add what I like. This is what I eat. This is what I'm going to add. So I'm going to let this marry together for maybe about 10 minutes. And we will be right back. So the pasta's done. I'm going to strain this right here. I'm just going to let this sit here for a second while I finish up my spinach. All right, you guys, so my pasta is ready. My spinach sauce is ready. By the way, I tasted it. It tastes great. I did go ahead and add some black pepper in this. I also added a sprinkle of lemon pepper to this. And I'm going to mix these two. But first, let me just show you guys this little spice rack I built. You see this? I built this myself. I stained it. I put a top coating on top of it. And this is like a little shelf that you can put your seasonings up there. The ones that you use on a regular. So I'm supposed to be building my aunt and my sister one for their house. But I just wanted y'all to look at that. Now let's get back to this spinach. So I'm going to take this pasta, which I already drained. And I'm going to mix it right in here. Now I have this cut down on low, and I'm going to cut it down even lower. So I'm going to take my time and just mix this in here. I have not yet added my bag of cheese. I'm going to do that once I mix this in here. Y'all know I can't wait. I cannot wait to eat this. Oh my goodness. If y'all make this, please let me know. Or if you make a rendition of this. But this can be done in so many different ways. If you want to just go ahead and make this into a whole meal and add you some chicken to this, some pork to this, or some beef if you like. You can make this so many ways. If you want to put bell peppers in here, you can. But I just wanted a cream spinach and pasta to go along with my salmon. That's all I wanted. That's what I had envisioned. That's what I had a taste for. So I made mine just simple, just like this. When I tell you guys, this tastes so good. It has so much flavor. So much flavor. Food isn't food if you don't have any seasonings. And all of this stuff is substitutable. The oil, the butter, the kind of pasta you use, all of it is substitutable. So if you want to substitute some stuff for some other stuff, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. You can, because it's your pasta. You can do what you want to do with it. So I'm going to go ahead at this point, add this entire bag, which is not really a big bag. This is a 6-ounce bag, your regular bag of shredded cheese. This is Parmesan, Kroger brand, of course, so it doesn't have to be anything special. I just like to show you guys really simple ways and easy peasy recipes that doesn't cost a lot. It does not break the bank. So it's a really simple, easy cheap recipe. And as you can see, this will feed a lot. And I made a lot because my husband doesn't eat spinach. I'm sorry, he doesn't eat salmon. So he's gonna just eat this as his meal. And my daughter and I, we will be eating the salmon. Yes, ma'am. She can't wait. She's sitting over there. She can't wait for me to get done with that salmon. And by the way, the salmon probably has about 10 more minutes. This cooked really quickly. I'm gonna actually go ahead and cut this off because this is done, baby. This is done. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I gotta let this cool down a little bit before I tear into this. Oh my goodness. I'm just sprinkling this cheese on here. I don't really need it, but I'm gonna sprinkle it on here anyway because I can. You know, and I'm just gonna let that sit right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna add, this is the other half of the lemon, you guys. I'm just gonna add a swig of this right on top, just like that. That's it. No more, no less. That is it. And I'm gonna let that sit just like that. So my salmon is done and it has been cooking for about 20 minutes. So if you know how to cook salmon, you'll know that it's done. You can just touch the texture of it. If it's kind of firm, you know that it's done. If it's mushy, it's not done yet. So let it cook some more. This is my salmon. I'm gonna plate it with my pasta. And give me 1 second. All right, y'all, so my food is done. Look at this. Look at my pasta and my salmon. Oh my goodness. I could not wait to, I can't wait no longer, y'all. Oh my goodness, this is so creamy. It's so creamy, y'all. With the spinach and the mushroom. Let me taste this salmon. I know it's hot, but I'm gonna taste it anyway. Melts in your mouth with the butter and the fresh squeezed lemon. Y'all, this is so good. This is amazing. Best salmon, best cream spinach pasta I've ever had. This is the best pasta in Atlanta, y'all. This is so good. Y'all know what time it is. This is the part of the video where I have to finish this food, and I am going to finish everything on my plate. So if you enjoyed this video and you have not done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so every time I upload one of these easy peasy recipes, you'll be notified. Until next time, I'll see you later.